Good morning, Columbus, and welcome to What's Happening at WCS. My name's Curtis, coming to you live from Goodwill Columbus Working Community Services. I am in the Small Business Development Center. This is a new skills lab that we are adding into our daily programming.
Hey Curtis, what's my new?
Oh, you gotta love live stuff, So, not sure why they're over there. I'll have to check on that in a minute. So, what does small business development mean? Well, when we're working on small business development, we are helping individuals who may want to start their own business. Last month, we talked over in the tech center and developing our tech skills and learning how to do web pages and stuff. And that is very important part of starting your own business. So in this business development skills lab, we're going to help further develop that. First off, we need to choose the right business idea. So what kind of small business ideas do you have? What kind of small businesses would you shop at? We're all about helping individuals succeed in what they want to do, and some of them just don't want to work in big companies. They want to be their own boss. Well, we can help develop that, and this is what part of the skills lab is for. So we've been collecting business ideas for a while now, and they are locked away up front. Industry secrets, I think. But all kidding aside, we are here to help them build up ideas. And then what do we do once we get an idea? Well, you got to start planning it. We got to, successful businesses are built through planning. Before committing any kind of money, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your resources are coming from. You got to know what product you're going to sell or what business you are providing for people. And you need to critically analyze your idea and create a game plan. And that's one thing that we're going to help develop here in the business development zone. What does a good company need? Every good company needs a good business name. Absolutely. So you got to come up with a name like Hippos R Us, just something. Then you got to come up with a product. What kind of product are you going to develop? What are you going to sell? How are you going to make the money? And then what are you going to sell it for? What are your marketing? You got to figure out your whole marketing scheme for all this. And then people and partnerships, are you going to have partners in this? Or are you going to be on it on your own? Do you need other employees? What's your 5-year plan? And then your financial planning, how many clients are you going to have? How many needs are you going to have? These are all things that you need to figure out and start planning. Where are you going to operate out of? And we'll have plenty of things here for them to help build that up as well. And then form your business. Once you get your business idea and everything together and you get approved to move forward, then the next part is registering the company, as a legal business entity. It increases your credibility and it protects you from personal liability in the event that the business is sued, but that's further down the line. Then you got to secure your domain. You got to check online, make sure nobody else is using that business name idea or selling that same product. You really got to do a lot of research. How do you do that research? You'll learn that here in this skills lab. It's going to be very interactive and it's going to walk you through the entire process. Register for taxes. When you sell stuff and you become a business, you have to pay taxes. You're getting income from something, you got to pay taxes on that. How do you do that? You'll know by the time you're done with this skills lab. Let's see. And then, create banking accounts if you need a bank account. Working with your team, set stuff up like that. These are all parts of the process. You're not worried about that. Any kind of permits or licensing you might need. You're going to research that. You're going to figure out how that is It's going to get really loud here in a minute. I hear the racks coming. Get insured. Every business insurance, helps you manage risks and focus on growing your business. Get like liability insurance. And then define your brand. The strongest and most memorable businesses are built on a solid brand. Nike, built on shoes. They expanded from there, but that's what they started with. We could all be as fortunate as the developers of Lego and have one product that you're marketing. It makes it a little easier, but then you got to come up with different ideas on how to put sets together, how to make new elaborate things that people are going to buy and purchase. These are all important things. Establish a web presence. So working in conjunction with our tech skills lab, the business development end is going to teach you how to establish that web presence. And working with the skills lab, you're going to develop a web page that goes along with that, or vice versa. Setting up any kind of profile that you might need online in order to be successful in today's e-commerce is very important. And all this is done in protected measures to not only protect our individuals, but to educate them as well as safe practices when they're online. And is there any kind of local resources that we can get help with? Ohio ranks third in the amount of money that's available and ease of getting the money to help start small businesses. Why do we even consider this something to do here at Goodwill Work Community Services? Well, there are certain individuals who may have barriers that prevent them from getting a job in a community setting. I can't name specifics, but if they might have some sort of barrier that's preventing them from interacting with others, that shouldn't stop them from getting the opportunity to make a living, to make a living wage, a competitive wage. And we can do that by helping them develop small business. They can be done here in the safe environment of Work Community Services, and it's something that can grow with them. So when those barriers are broken down and when those barriers become non-existent anymore, then they've got something that's going to sustain them, that's going to help them, that's going to drive their need forward. Everything nowadays is about e-commerce. Goodwill has their own online presence through our retail stores, and they sell stuff on ThreadUp. So there's a lot going on there. Amazon started as a book retailer, and now look at it. It's this booming online monster of a sales site. There's still eBays out there. What can an individual do that's good at that they could sell stuff? Etsy's another one. Are you crafty? Do you have some stuff that you can make with your own hands and that people would want to buy? Can you make enough of those to sell and support yourself? These are all things to consider when we're talking about small business. And yeah, it's a scary step, it's a scary endeavor, but we're here to guide the process the entire way through. Will everybody be successful? I would hope so, but in reality, there's going to be failures, but we're going to learn from those failures. We have the dignity of risk. We are allowed to fail because we learn something from those failures, and it's going to help us move forward. So, with all that said, this is just another one of the new programming options that are going to be available here once we resume full services at Goodwill Work Community Services. You're going to learn how to build your own small business from scratch. I hope that gets the blood going, gets you excited. If you've got some small business ideas, post them on here. Comment on this video here. I want to hear them. I want to see them. I want to start researching your ideas so that way I can have some stuff so you can hit the ground running when you come back. I hope you all have a great week, I will see you periodically throughout the week, but for now, enjoy your Monday. Goodbye.